Hello and welcome back to the Winter Tower. If you're new here, hi, I'm Voyia. I play a variety of games. If you ever want me to play something, please don't hesitate to ask. And with all that being said, let's get started. Now, you guys have asked me to play a couple of games. However, I want to make something clear that I promise I'm not ignoring anybody. I promise I'm not looking up stuff and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just that it's the end of the year. My family has planned something for the end of the year, not the end of the year, but for Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving, Lord, my brain is so fried. If you're new here and you're looking for perfection, wrong channel. My family has planned something for Christmas and New Year's, and so I will be in and out of town for next week. Not this week, but next week I'll be in and out of town up until the next year. So I don't have time to play a lot of the games, but I have a lot of games lined up right now that I've been asked to play, and I am going to give a try. So bear with me, okay? I promise I'm doing the best I possibly can to get everything done, and I'm going to go turn the air off too so y'all don't have to hear it, or at least make it where y'all can't hear it. But yeah, I'm doing the best I can. So bear with me. I'm also working on still getting my computer and stuff and all that jazz. So give me a second to go turn the air off and then we can begin this story. Okay, let's get started. The tower seems massive even from afar. Up close, I saw the passage of time engraved into the bricks, much like the old tree that had endured Mother Nature for millennia. So remember, we went into the forest to prove our family wrong. That's pretty much what we're doing. We're proving our family wrong. So that's what we're in the forest for. And I don't know, can they be considered family? It's a stepmother and a stepbrother. So do they I guess if they act like family, I suppose they can be assumed as family. But if they're not acting like family, they're not family. I look around cautiously. The horse reins in my left hand and the rapier in my right, but all I heard was the rustle of leaves from small animals moving about. Good, there's no ambush. Shadow, wait in the forest while I take a look inside. Shadow replied with a neigh and disappeared into the birch forest. So, they say a monster lives here? Oh well. All living creatures have a heart. Nothing a stab from my rapier can't fix. Oh, I hope it's not something like I have to do a quick time event, because I'm not very good with the quick time events. Y'all know me, and quick time events, I be messing them up all the time. Y'all seen my playthrough, and if you haven't seen my playthrough, I recommend go watching it. But my playthrough of, just think of The Walking Dead. I couldn't think of the name. Or the what is it called? The something. Anyways, just go look around on my channel. There's a lot of stuff that I've played that have quick time events, and I'm so terrible at it, so bear with it. I had never skipped a single training session in my life. I was determined to become Lord of Anava. I was even confident that I would win most any battle. But of course, that was only if my opponent fought honorably. Oh, see, you gotta train to fight the ones that don't fight honorably. And a lot of times, like, people won't fight honorably, so you gotta train for all scenarios, okay? It was impossible for a single person to fight an army if they weren't a legendary hero. Monster or not, I, Ekaterina Ivanova, shall destroy anything and everything that stands in my way. I drew my rapier from my waist and stormed into the tower. Okay, here we go. My first obstacle was rather unexpected. It's locked. Here too. No luck with this one either. Nor this one. For some reason, every single door on the floor won't budge. It was as if they were cemented into their frame. This tower hasn't been maintained for a very long time. What's the point of keeping these keys? So, yeah, we did have some keys with us. I remember her saying something about some keys and stuff and her rapier and all that stuff. But again, if the tower's not going to budge, how are we going to fight this monster that's supposed to be in here hiding and waiting for us. The keys I brought from the castle were useless. What should I do? Uh-oh. And again, don't know where this is from. I forgot to post the video that I posted in the beginning on the creators thing, so I'll probably post this video on the creators thing. But yeah, I don't know what that message means, because the game seems to be working just fine. So we have two things to choose from, so let's see. It was too early to give up. I should search for tools to open the door. It was impossible to open the doors. I should prepare for camp for the night. No, we're not giving up. Maybe we can look around what we can look around, because all the doors are locked, and maybe something will pop up. Let's go ahead and give it a look, gander. When I returned outside and looked around the tower, I found a small storage shed and a stable. There should be an axe in there. Unfortunately, the storage shed was locked as well. There was no way to open it through ordinary means. All the doors are locked, and the only thing I can access is a stairwell. This is just too much. Should I just burn the place down? Oh no! Wait, Katarina, don't. Wait, can you burn this place down? I mean, I'm not the brightest bulb in the crayon box, but I don't think it's easy to burn brick or cement or whatever that's made out of without like special means, like, I don't know, some lighter fluid or something. The little devil on my shoulder whispered sweet nothings, tempting me to set this place ablaze and find lodging in the town nearby. And yes, I know, like, the doors are made of wood and stuff like that, but again, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like that's not the way to go. Because what if you find some cool treasure in there or something that could help your family out? You know? You never know. Well, what should I do now? At this rate, I'll end up sleeping without a roof over my head. I couldn't think of a clever solution to get myself out of this situation. As I let out a deep sigh, I spotted a brown cat playing with a small ball in the courtyard. A cat. I suddenly recalled the time Igor gave me a caged bird as a birthday present. He told me that a proper woman should behave like that bird and support her husband quietly from the shadows. Who do you... Let me keep my comments to myself, because I had nothing but poor things to say about this man. It would have been a beautiful story if it had just ended with me kicking him in his crotch and freeing the bird. But the following year, he gave me a kitten. His explanation was that although a bird would escape if it was set free, a cat would never run away if it were well fed. Ew. I hate people like that. Like, come on. The cat was innocent in this, but it kept reminding me of that disgusting Igor. So I had Romanov take care over its care. I had Romanov take over his care. The cat was surely happier with Romanov than with me in any case. That brown cat reminds me of Igor too. As it turns out, the round thing it was playing with wasn't a ball, but a rotund hamster. I think it was anyways, I'm sorry. I'd be messing up too, so don't nobody judge. Anyways, let's keep going. It bothered me standing by and watching the cat bully the rodent, just like Igor had done to me. How annoying. I should walk away. No, we should help the hamster. Cause what if it was us, huh? What if we were that little bitty hamster, huh? Yeah, we would want some help too. I stood up and faced the cat to save the smaller creature. The exhausted hammer couldn't run. It simply remained on the ground, trembling. The cat kept tapping at its prey until it got bored, then raised its sharp claws to strike. Suddenly, the hamster sprinted at full speed to escape its doom. That's right, little hamster guy. Get out of there. Don't let him take you. As if the first shot had been fired, the cat leaped forward to hunt its prey. No matter how fast the hamster was, there was no way it could escape the agile feline. It was obvious that it would be caught again, but then, what? The hamster, in its desperation to live, ran straight at me. I swiftly climbed my leg and took refuge in my pocket. So, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that, right? I am terrified of mice and rats and stuff. I'm terrified of them. So this could not be something that happened to me simply because I am terrified of rats and stuff. But I would not, if I could, without like conquering my fear and stuff and helping something, I would definitely 100%, 1,000% help the poor little hamster. The cat puffed its back and tail out in protest, but dared not attack me. If you had your fun, scram. That's right, Katerina, stand up for that cat. Jesus! Oh my goodness. Hope y'all can hear that. Last time I was playing a game, it felt like as if everything was like kind of low, and then I turned it up, and then it sounded like it wasn't low. I don't know. The cat hissed a few times, then left when it lost interest. As I watched the cat leave, I felt the warmth and the shivering hamster in my pocket. Oh, poor little hamster, so scared and probably cold because it is snowy outside. Sorry about the car, y'all. Let's wait for the car to leave. When I tell y'all, it took that freaking car to leave. It took like almost like 9 minutes for that car to leave. Anyways, let's finish the story. I walked into the tower and shut the door behind me. No other animals would prey upon the hamster in here, so I placed it on my palm. It peeked at me with nervous eyes. Let's see. I should have some leftover bread. I gave a couple of breadcrumbs to the hamster. It started stuffing its mouth the moment it realized it was safe to eat. You're okay. The cat's gone now. No, look at the hamster. If that's not the cutest little hamster I've ever seen. Squeak, squeak. The hamster responded as if it understood my words. I carefully put it back on the ground and began thinking to myself, I should bring Shadow inside as well. I couldn't let her stay outside in that shabby stable. She had never lived in harsh climates before. She would surely freeze to death if left alone in the cold. It's time to decide, Ekaterina. What should I do? I couldn't give up and leave the forest yet. Going back without even trying to face this challenge would be a humiliation to last for decades. Yes, because I am 100% for sure that Edgar and his freaking mother would never let you live it down that you left the freaking challenge. They would be on your back 100%. And just imagine how Edgar would mock me was enraging. Judging from the fact all the doors are locked, I doubt the interior is well maintained either. There was no way to find out what happened here, since the castle rarely exchanged correspondences with the Winter Tower's keeper. Excuse me. Squeak, squeak, squeak. The hamster, which I assumed had already left, made noises at me from a step away. Was Edgar trying to mess with you again? Squeak, squeak, squeak. When our eyes met, the hamster started to spin in a circle on the rug that covered the landing. But maybe he's trying to tell us something. Is there something on the rug? Or beneath it? Squeak, 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 squeak. All right. Come here. I reached out my hand. The hamster climbed up and made itself comfortable in my breast pocket. You're an intelligent one. I rolled the rug up and moved it aside. Then I saw what was hidden underneath. A hatch. Thinking about it, buildings such as the tower do generally have basements. How did I not think of that earlier? I might have returned home without any knowledge of its existence. thanks to our little hamster buddy that helped us out. I pulled the keys out once again. Not this one. Not this one either. Bingo! Found one. With a clear click, the lock was released. I slowly opened the hatch using both of my hands. All right, so we made some progress. Okay, look, there's nothing wrong with little progress. Is still good progress. If you only moved an inch today, that's great progress right there. The entrance to the basement was pitch dark, like still water. I dived into the darkness with the aid of an oil lamp. It won't be easy to use my rapier in this narrow tunnel. I brought a dagger with me just in case, but I regret not having studied how to use it properly. Now, for people who've used a weapon, who has a weapon, y'all let me know in the comment section below. Is it hard? Is it any difference using a freaking rapier to a dagger? I know it's smaller. A dagger is definitely smaller, but I don't think it's like a huge difference. I would have trained more if I had known I would find myself in this kind of situation. Okay, it's not that bad? Question mark. The torches hung on the wall brightened the passage as I lit them. Then a large room at the end of the passage caught my attention. The room seemed to be used for both an emergency shelter and a cellar, as if filled with food and daily necessities. I also found an axe and a crowbar inside crates. The axe even seemed sturdy enough to use as a weapon. I feel like the axe would be harder to use than that dagger, but I mean, yeah, let's roll with it. This should be sufficient to break open the doors. Maybe. Let's head back up. Squeak, 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 squeak. Unexpectedly, the hamster stopped me when I tried to leave the basement. What's wrong? Squeak, squeak. It had popped out my pocket and directed me towards a couple of grain sacks. Okay. Is it hungry? Do hamsters eat grains? I haven't had a hamster since I was a child. So, like, this is a dumb question, but a good question at the same time. Because, again, I've always heard that saying, like, you never find a hamster in the wild. And yet, somehow we have hamsters. So, my question is, like, do hamsters eat grains and stuff? Maybe it's hungry? I don't know. It seems to be trying to tell me something. I should take another look around. Let's take another look around. Curiosity has peaked, in me. So let's take another look around. I placed the axe on the ground and moved the grain sacks to the side. Excuse me. I was trying so hard not to cough right there, but it just came out. A crack in a wall was revealed when I pushed the sacks and crates away. It seemed large enough for a person to crawl through. This entire room is suspicious. It's hidden, and there's even another secret passage inside. Uh-oh. Now, what could possibly be behind this stuff? Again, I try not to look stuff up about games like this because I don't want to spoil anything for me. I don't want to see a picture and stuff because I could assume what's back there. But again, are we going to find like treasure? Because y'all know, if y'all don't know me, I'm a loot goblin at heart. Especially in games where I can pick up stuff. And I love to pick up junk and sell it and just watch the money flow in. Like, I love profiting in games. So don't make me fill my pockets up in this. The crates must have been placed here to hide the crevice. Occasionally, a buzzing sound came from the other side of the hole. What now, Katerina Ivanovna? It didn't take long for me to decide what to do next. Katerina Ivanovna doesn't give up without a fight. For my own sake, I must find out what's in there. The crevice is too narrow for me to swing an axe, so I packed it in my bag and crawled along with the dagger in hand. What are we gonna see in here? Oh, I'm so excited. Uh-oh, the warning thing came up again. I get nervous when I see... What is this? Chapter 2? Come on. Well, Guess it's not too bad. It's not that bad, I guess. Romanoff never told me about this. And what is this she's talking about? We will find out in the next chapter. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. I know, boy is terrible. But I would like to break these up as much as possible. One, because again, this is one of the games that I set up to play for someone asked me to play this, so I am playing this. And I set it up to play in December because it's kind of a winter game. And two, I have stuff already lined up to play because I'll be out of town next week. So, with all that being said, thank you guys so much. I hope you have fun with this. I hope you're enjoying this story so far. We are going to see what's behind the crevices and stuff. And with all that being said, peace and love. Stay safe out there, everybody. Bye.